Oven for about 50 minutes. Look how gorgeous it is. Look how it has risen up, how it has puffed up. You can see how bubbly it is. The edges are brown. It's brown on the top. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous bread pudding. Now let me close the oven really quickly while you gaze upon this beautiful bread pudding. I want to show you the sauce, the caramel sauce that I have made to go with it. All right, you can see just how beautiful this caramel sauce is. It's not too thick. It'll thicken up as it sort of cools a little bit more. But most of the time you want your sauce to be about this consistency, okay? All right, so we have a beautiful bread pudding. We have a beautiful caramel sauce to go with it. And you can see how beautifully browned it is, the caramel sauce. And of course, this bread pudding. Now, you know me, I like to jump right in while it's really hot and I always burn my mouth. But I'm gonna wait a few minutes, all right? Because I'm gonna let it settle just a little bit, okay? And then we're gonna serve ourselves this beautiful bread pudding. So give me a minute. And I just want to thank you guys again for watching, because what I have been able to do is, since I've been taking a little bit of time off from work to do research, it has given me the opportunity to make a little bit more of my favorite things for you guys in terms of videos and recipes. All right, so I'm excited about bringing these recipes to you because bread pudding was one of my mom's favorite dishes. Now, I can tell you that my mom was the best cook, and she is the one who taught me every single thing that I know about cooking in the kitchen and making a home for my husband and my family. But she would always put a little bit of rum, right? in that caramel sauce. And also my mom could make an amazing rum cake. And I do think that I have her recipe for rum cake, although I've never made it. But while this is cooling, I'll tell you a funny story. My husband and I, we went to a restaurant, and I don't even know if I've told this story before on this channel. But we went to a restaurant, I think it's called Bahama Breeze. And we don't have one where we live now, but we had one where we used to live. And so we went there on a date night. And I ordered the rum cake, and I was like, oh, this is my mom's favorite. She always made rum cake. It was always delicious, and I always grew up loving rum cake. But now the way they did it at Bahama Breeze was very interesting, because they actually would, serve you a helping of rum cake, and then at the very end, they would pour a shot of rum just right on top of the cake. So naturally, they did that. And of course, I don't drink at all. And so that obviously means I cannot hold liquor, so I don't do any of that. But I enjoyed the rum cake. And then when it was time to get ready to go, I was like, honey, I can't stand up. I was, I guess, tipsy or woozy or something. I don't know what it was. And so he had to help me up and walk me to the car. It was a delicious meal. It was a great date night. It didn't spoil anything per se, right? But I ended up leaving one of my favorite scarves there. I guess I just didn't pay attention and I didn't have my scarf. So I was like, honey, what happened to my scarf? So I must have left it because I was too tipsy to remember to grab it at the restaurant. And I had the worst hangover the next day. My head was hurting. My head was splitting in two. And so that was really a funny moment for us. And, I don't drink, so there you have it. All right. So just so you know, there's no rum in this recipe. But, for those of you who feel like you want to add it, I don't know. That's totally up to you. That's between you and whatever you need to do about that. But I'm going to go ahead and get a bowl. Maybe I'll get, Yeah, I'll get a bowl or maybe a nice saucer just so you can see what this has looked like, because this has gone down significantly. It has settled a little bit while we've been chatting. And so now it's time to serve ourselves. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back so that we can taste this amazing bread pudding with caramel sauce. I'll be right back. All right, so let's go ahead and let's taste our beautiful bread pudding. I have my dish here, and I have my spoon, and I'm just going to spoon some of this bread pudding out onto this saucer. All right, so let's do that. And I know that you guys, let me scoot this over because I want to make sure that you guys can see the whole thing as I'm doing it. All right, so I'm just moving the camera so we can have maybe a better angle, right? Because we want to see everything as we get ready to taste. All right, so this is my beautiful bread pudding. And let me go ahead and spoon a serving of this out for myself, okay? Oh, which side do I want? See how crispy? That's what you want to hear, all right? All right, so let's go for a corner piece. Oh my goodness. Can you see that? See that smoke? You can see those craisins, all the beautiful nuts in there. Let me get every little bit of this because I don't want any of this ooey goodness to be left in the bottom of this pan, right? Got some craisins there. I don't want to leave those either. Okay, there you have it. So now I'm just going to spoon some of this delicious caramel sauce over it, all right? So let me do a little bit of that. Drizzle, 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 drizzle. A little bit more. And I'll drizzle a little bit onto the plate as well. All right, this is a rustic bread pudding, right? All right. Let's not do overkill. All right, so now, while everything is hot, let me get another fork because I don't know, do you use a fork or a spoon with this? I don't know. Let me just get a spoon. How about that? Okay, this is the bread pudding, the sauce, and here we go. Let's go in for a taste. What to do, what to do. Let's get a little crunchy end piece. Mix it in with this. Make sure we get the nuts in there. We had almonds, walnuts, mangoes. All right, here we go. It's still hot. Wow. It's so delicious. It's a little chewy, ooey, and gooey. You can taste those nuts that have gotten a little soft in there. Let's go in for one more bite. I know this is overkill, but you know what, guys? This would be great with a scoop of like homemade vanilla ice cream on the side. So don't be afraid to do that if you really want to make this an amazingly decadent dessert, right? But I'm not going to go too far over the top. All right, let's one more bite. It almost tastes like, I don't even know. It's so good. It's so cinnamony, nutmeggy. The caramel sauce This is amazing. And you know what? What I love about it is because I didn't add all that sugar, it's not overly sweet. It is sweet, don't get me wrong. Let's just taste the pudding, the bread pudding by itself to see how sweet it is without the caramel sauce. Mmm. That is buttery, nutmeggy, cinnamon, ooey gooey, crunchy goodness. It's hard to even describe it, you guys. Mmm. All right, there you have it. This rustic bread pudding, nutty, ooey gooey goodness with the caramel sauce out of this world. All right, as I said before, please subscribe to this channel. Like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Like this video, and that will help it to get out to more people so they can see it, right? It's so good I can hardly even talk. All right, and click the notification bell and let me know that you are really wanting to see these videos, because you will get a notification every single time I upload new content. All right, you guys, I love you. I love you very much. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think when you try this. I know it's good. I know you're going to love it. All right. Until next time, I'll see you guys. I hope you be blessed. In Jesus' name. Love you. See you in the next video. Bye-bye. Okay, I want to show you guys how I was able to fix my caramel sauce, because I added a little bit too much of the brown sugar. I wasn't paying attention to my recipe. So you can go ahead and follow it the same way I did. What I did to fix it is I added some evaporated milk, probably about 1/3 cup. And this is exactly how I like for my sauce to be. I don't like for it to be thick like a syrup, in terms of slow like molasses, but I like for it to be like a sauce that you can just sort of drizzle on top. And you can see how it has a really nice, beautiful glaze to it. So this is a beautiful caramel sauce. All right. Just wanted you guys to see how I fixed that. All right. So when you mess up in the kitchen, you can improvise and you can always make it better. All right. You can fix it. All right. And that's exactly what I did. I fixed it. All right. Once again, this is an amazing recipe and I hope you try it.